Yes, Home Power Solutions, what it is stand for. I think we had very good presentations today, and we also stand for an end consumer product in addressing actually one thing. How do you bring your solar energy into the winter? A lot of buildings, just to give you a number, in Germany there are 16 million residential buildings in one-family homes. Majority already has a photovoltaic installation or is going to install. But the photovoltaic installation usually produces electricity predominantly in the summer. But you need electricity predominantly in the winter because you have electric cars, you have heat pumps, which all demand quite a lot of electricity, and you don't know where to get that electricity carbon-free. You can get it from the grid, but the grid has constraints because it's limited in its installation size. So you need to have also a solution decentrally where you need the electricity. And from a client's perspective, of course, very important is what we have seen is electricity price increases in the last couple of years. You see that for the solar energy that you inject into the grid, you hardly get any money, then you pay a lot of money for getting it back in the winter when you need it, and we have the solutions for it. This just illustrates how a household profile looks in the future, or even today if it has a heat pump and electric car. Just a 4-person household, usually 4,000 kilowatt hours, adding a heat pump, adding an electric car way beyond 10,000 kilowatts consumption. So you need to cope with that. This is our product. We call it Picare. Picare stands for a Latin word, a spruce tree, because our product is based on green hydrogen. So what we do actually is we do basically what the short-term storage in form of battery cannot do. Short-term storage, very great. We also have it in our system, but we use then the hydrogen. We convert it with our electrolyser, store it outside the building, and especially in the winter when you have the high demand, we can reconvert it via fuel cell and produce the electricity that you need in the building. This is how it works. Left graph is the summer, where you have your photovoltaic yield. Battery we also have. It's a very good short-term storage, very flexible. And then the surplus that you have is converted into hydrogen. And in the winter, we do basically the opposite. This is this picture where we convert then the hydrogen again via fuel cell and electricity. One important thing that a lot of people always say about hydrogen, efficiency. What does it actually mean? If you convert one energy form into another, energy is not lost. It's just transformed in different components. And if you produce hydrogen by the electrolyzer, you produce hydrogen, but you also produce heat. It's also an energy form. Because we are in the building, we can completely absorb that. And also in the summer, you need heat for hot water. And in the winter, I think it's quite obvious. And by this means, we achieve to use 90% of the solar yield throughout the whole year. This is reality. On the left-hand side, you see private homes that we equip. We have over 500 systems that we have sold so far. In Germany, some in Switzerland. You see the inside system, you see the hydrogen tanks, which are outside. Usually they're uncovered, so you don't see them anymore. So they disappear basically with the housing. But we also do commercial application for larger commercial applications, but because the technology is scalable, also for multifamily homes. So basically we can address every building. Who are we? We are a company founded in 2014 in Germany. We are around 200 employees. We will bring this year 10 million revenues with our systems being installed. At the same time, we have sold over 30 million already, and the year isn't over. So this is how we start into 2024. We own on the technology quite deep IP, secured by 22 patents. And one thing in terms of impact, one system saves 3 tons CO2 annually with one building. And just imagine if you have millions of buildings equipped with that. We have a very experienced team around the industry. And we are here also because we want to close our last funding round to bring us into break even less than 2 years. Thank you very much.